What's up guys, ChasingLamely here with episode 23 of Tipping the Hatters, and today we are finally going to play the game against Tranmere. We've got one match to catch you up on, we've got a little bit of transfer news, and then we're just going to get straight into the game, so I'll see you on the other side. So just the one game you've missed, we beat AFC Fylde 3-0 at Mill Farm, and Reece Turner got 2, Jason Oswald got 1. That's the entire story of that one. There is some transfer news. After the wonderful semi-success, we haven't tested him out yet, of signing Liam Walker, I had a bit of a pillage of the Gibraltar national team, and I brought in Anthony Hernandez, who he's rated really highly. I spent my scouting budget on him because he used to go to the same university I do, essentially. It's not reflected on here, but he did. He used to play for our football team, so I thought I'd give him a look, and it turns out he's okay. And Dean Terreur, who also pretty good. He's signed on a sort of month-to-month non-contract, that's the word I'm looking for, non-contract basis. So I just wanted to have a look at them. They look good. I brought them in. We might see some of them. That's literally all you need to catch up on. It's going to be a short episode. There's no rambling to do. Oh, let's do a quick ramble on finances. That's a good idea. We've got money. We haven't got back up into the millions yet, but we'll hopefully get there soon. In the meantime, we're playing Tranmere away. We are 6-4 favourites. Neither team's form is great, but we're higher than the league, so we'll hope that goes well in our favour. And we have the historical win, which is, I suppose, a thing, I guess. I'm sure it doesn't make any difference at all, but we'll see. Okay, so this is the team we're going with today. Not much of a change really first team wise. It's Richardson, Yates, Masonde, Graham and Dewberry, Burgess, Depre, Dyson, Stevenson, Oswell and Turner. Pretty much what you'd expect. Turner, by the way, 25 goals already. It's not even Christmas. Just throwing it out there. On the bench, Anthony Hernandez in line to make his debut from it. We've got Colin Rosler, James Ball, Harry Williams and Jamie Stott. Jamie Stott is desperate to leave. I don't want him to go. Likewise, what's the guy's name? Michelle Parker is desperate to leave. I might let him go on loan. He's played a few times and looked good, but Masonde and Graham are the dream team, so that's not going to happen just yet. So let's get into the game and see what we can do against Tranmere. Squad number's got to be given to a player in the squad. What's the lowest we've got? That'll do. As long as it's not number 1, I don't really care, if I'm honest. When I say I don't really care, I do spend hours on squad numbers, but I don't care in this case because all the key ones have been assigned. This is the team lineups. So for Tranmere we've got Farman, Granderson, who has played at a decent level, I believe. Lots of league football for Jermaine Granderson, so he's going to be a threat. He's also an international. Which Jay Robinson is this? Joe, don't know him. Don't know Matthew Platt. Don't know much about Cole Lonsdale. Jay Wallace? Feel like he's played for someone good. He's played for us, which is good. He played for us while we were still in the league. Played a few games in League One. He might be alright. He might be a threat to us. Coleman. Do I know this Coleman? No. Do I know this Thompson? Maybe. That rings a bell. Played for Blackburn for a bit. Probably where I've heard of him before. We've got Hector Ingram and Alabi, who is their star man. 7 goals from 16 appearances. lots of experience. Went out on loan last season to Dover and got some goals. Seems to be scoring goals this season. Played in League Two, played in the Championship. Interesting. Anyway, we'll see what they've got that comes through. That's not the Norwood that was at United, surely. I don't think it was. That'd be weird if it was. No, lots of Forest Green appearances. I feel like this McNulty played well against us last season, maybe. He's just become caretaker manager, by the way. He did play his last season. I remember him playing well. Yeah, he's just become caretaker manager, which is interesting. So he's in charge. Okay. Challenge him to prove a point. Let's do that. See if we can get a big win today. That's what we'd like. And we'll see how that goes, because now I've said it out loud, it might not be a thing. It's 4-4-2, it's 4-4-2, that's always a winner, and we've kicked off. And I don't think the kickoff will come to anything, because I don't think we've scored from a kickoff highlight all year. So we'll just carry on. We've got a throw in, Dewberry now on the left. Finds Dyson. Dyson's got plenty of time. He's got to take his time. Well, Wallace has picked his pocket there, and now Alabi can break through. Good ball. Should have been getting to that. Dunn with a cross in. Masonda heads it clear. Wallace has picked it back up though. What's going to happen from here? Lonsdale out across to Thompson. Someone's got to close down. Anyone get this clear? Alabi into the hands of Richardson. That's fine. That's woken me up a bit. Okay. Just need the game to settle down a bit now. Masonda's picked up his first yellow card of the season, which is pretty good for him in November. Yeah, not really much excitement so far, is there, boys? I think at some point today we will see Anthony Hernandez if we're doing well. If I think I can trust him to go out there and get some game time, but probably not just yet. I'm quite excited by him because he is a decent player. Dyson whips it across. Robinson only as far as Alabi now to Dunn. What's Dunn got? Back to Alabi. Someone's got to get in there. Thompson, they should never have found him with that ball, but if a cross comes in here, we've got to get rid of. Oh, Ethan Coleman with a hell of a finish, but where was the defence? Where was the defence on that? That's they just all migrated to the near side, and I don't know why. Just like nobody was holding that back post at all. That's shocking defending. Someone should have been on the back post. I'll try and encourage the team, pick their heads back up, but it's disappointing, really. That's okay, only 25 minutes played, we're not out of this yet. Oswald's picked up his second yellow card of the season. We're just going for kicking lumps out of them. Why not? It's always worked in the past. Platt with a header. As far as Burgess finds Oswald. Plenty of time now. Oswald finds it back to Burgess. Just keep hold of the ball, we should be fine. They pray. Through to Turner. What's Turner got? Got to be a finish. Oh, come on. Straight into his hands. He's better than that. Far, far better than that, surely. I don't know, we need to do something, boys. Nobody seems to be particularly doing anything. Let's demand more. Why not? I just feel like we couldn't possibly be playing any worse. Depre's picked up a yellow card now. It's getting worrying. It is just lots of fouls today. Lots of fouls. I've said it many times before. I don't like just random fouling. Turner's just taking on everyone now. Can he score this? Oh, he should have finished that. That was Maradona an 86 level of quality for this level. Depre finds Granderson with the whipped corner, but only as far as Dyson. Dyson to Depre. Depre finds Stevenson. Oh, Granderson's got it clear, but only as far as Dewberry. Dewberry over the top. Oh, it's just nothing. That was a pointless highlight. A pointless highlight. Okay, it's half time. Prove a point. We tried that the first time, it didn't work, but let's keep trying to prove a point. Tell Oswald to calm down, that's a good idea. Okay, so we need to get back into this game. We need to sort of start involving ourselves a bit more. Neither of our strikers are having a particularly good game. Dubry's having an absolute shocker at the back too. The trouble is about 6 players I could see that I want to take off, and it's the right combination of them. Farman's got a free kick, puts it forward, but only as far as Dubry to Dyson. Stevenson, what can he build? Over the top, Oswald's found Turner, but Wallace has just kind of taken it off of him. Hoof ball over the top, and that's going to go as far as Richardson, who frankly made a meal of that. He could have just let that go and it would have made not a blind bit of difference. Richardson restarts play, long kick up forward to Dunn. Alabi through to Hector Ingram. Someone close him down. This keeper does like a spectacular looking nothing, doesn't he? It's okay, there is plenty of time to go. 53 minutes played. Nothing to stress over just yet. Farman with a free kick. Punts it forward only as far as Dubry though. Dubry, plenty of time, back to the keeper. It's good, we're keeping it calm, we're not panicking. Richardson smashes it forward. I thought he was going to find Stevenson, send him on a run, but he didn't. Dubry's sort of done something and now Graham's got it. Graham with the ball across. Only as far as Coleman Dupre. We're just playing so badly. It's such sloppy play. Dubry to Stevenson. Stevenson over the top. As far as Lonsdale and Coleman, they're back on the attack again. Wallace, Dyson's picked out the air, and now Stevenson, what can he do with it? Anything at all would be good. Turner through to Oswald. Come on, boys. Anything. Oh, Jason Oswald with a shot, but nothing really comes of it. And it started to look like time I made changes just to replace the guys who don't seem to want to show up. Wallace with a free kick. Hector Ingram, long shot, but that's going nowhere at all. And we need to start really making changes now. Tom Dyson's picked up a yellow card. That's far from ideal. We're going to send on ball for Dyson and Williams for Turner, and I'm going to really think about that last sub because I don't want to be too hasty with it. We might still need to find I don't know if I need to tighten up the defence or send in something more creative. Dubry now has got it to Dyson. Dyson with the ball forward. Turner's onto it. This could be his last action of the game. It is. His last action of the game is being called offside. He's going to leave the field of play, and now it's Harry Williams' chance to impress. Stake acclaimed for a place in the first team. He has been begging for first team football, and you can't keep begging for first team football and then not perform when you're given it. Send out another shout of encouragement. We know we're good enough to at least rescue a draw here. We just kind of have to prove it, really. Dupre is looking tired, so we will send in Hernandez, maybe. Who's the better creative player, Hernandez or Rosler? And Rosler is the better option defensively. Ooh. Maybe that's a winner. Maybe. Let's try that. It's really just a throwing of the dice at this point. Masonda with a free kick. Ball right over the top. Finds Stevenson. Stevenson tries to cross it only as far as Burgess. Burgess finds Oswald, and that's the equaliser. Nothing we did sub-wise really seems to have affected that, but we've scored, we're all square. 1-1, boys. Rescuing the point. Rescuing the point is the way forward. Stevenson with the cross, Burgess with the header into Oswell. Not often you see a winger get an assist with a header, but there we go. And now we're back on level terms, so let's see if we can just sneak a win now. I mean, there is the hope that that the introduction of Rosler does something for tightening up the defence by virtue of having that extra tackler in midfield. Wallace, though, is on the ball. Really need someone to start chasing down. Done. Bit of a faff. Coleman. Just force them back into their own half. That's the plan. Granderson whips it forward. Helmet Ariz through. Oh, route one really, and it shouldn't be. Just no one's covering the posts. Nobody is covering posts. I feel we need to work on defending again. And the whole defence have their head in their hands, but not one of them was doing their job properly. And Dubry has just had a shocker. We need to find more. It's just more what? More shouts of encouragement. Why not? Raise the heads again. Thompson now has the ball. Finds Granderson. Granderson with a long ball through. Helmet Ariz picked it up again. Oh, I thought it was going to be Richardson at the near post again, but they've got themselves a corner, and this is among the worst football I've seen us play. We don't look like we're on their level, which is ridiculous because we're in the same league and above them. Thompson with the ball back to Hector Ingram. Long shot. Richardson tips it behind. They've got another corner. We really need to hit them on the counter from this somehow. Wallace gonna whip it in. Just want it clear. Just clear as far as Platt. Come on, Graham just hoofs it out. And we need more. There's just nothing else to give. Farman. As far as Dubry. Finds Williams. Williams with a through ball. Finds Oswell. To Rosler. Can Rosler do it? Oh, Colin Rosler I thought was going to score an equaliser late on. Stevenson with a corner, whips it up to the outside of the box, only as far as ball, to Burgess. Burgess gets blocked by Wallace and Hector Ingram as the stadium gets in the way. Rosler though, great foot in there. Yates. That's going to be it. That's going to be it, definitely, I think. We're into injury time. We can't see what's going on the field. Yates has picked up the 6th yellow card to guarantee us a fine. Masonda's faffing at the back. As far as Dubry forward to Harry Williams. Farman's got all the time in the world, and that's the game. That was disappointing. Really disappointing. There's not a lot of positives to take from that, really. We just kicked lumps out of them. No one played particularly well. Strikers didn't show up. It says let the team know we appreciate their efforts, but I don't think I do. I'm going to disagree with Rory Fallon for a change. I'm going to tell him I wasn't happy with that result. James Graham lost confidence. Well, boo-hoo. I let them tell them we were unlucky. They were unlucky, but they weren't unlucky. They were just poor. They were just really poor, ultimately, and that's disappointing. Yeah. So we should still be within the playoff region. The form is dipping. We need to work on that. But you know, I don't think we're anywhere near catching up with Dagenham now, although I did say this last season with York, didn't I, that we weren't anywhere near catching them up, and then we caught them up. So we'll see how that goes. There's the fine for failing to control our players. Anyone playing while out on loan that I should be thinking about recalling? I mean, even Tubic's not playing particularly well on loan. He's playing well overall, but he's not scoring goals. Evans playing well. How well has he been playing? Praise his form because he's been doing okay. I didn't mean to click that, but that's okay. Just nothing really happening. Yep, I was pretty furious. Okay, that is going to be that, I think, for today's episode. I need to work out where we're bringing us back. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come back for the Crawley game in the beginning of January, because that should give us a good idea of where we are. We should be in the second half of the season quite firmly then. So yeah, we will come back for the Crawley game, and hopefully I'll have good news. We won't have slipped to mid-table, which is what I'm starting to fear happening now. We're starting to pick up more and more defeats. For that long unbeaten run, more defeats are coming. Finances still good. Board still like us. There's going to be some rotating. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see the next part, hit the subscribe button. You'll get it as soon as it's released. If you look in the links below, you'll find the documentary that we lifted the footage from the for the intro from. And you'll also find things for Patreon and Amazon should you feel like being super generous to a poor, starving, struggling student. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, guys. Sorry I couldn't deliver a result today, but thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.